Welcome to this full body release yoga practice. Today's practice is going to be all about meeting yourself where you are and releasing any tension stored in your body. We will go deep into grounding poses to rewind after a long day or week. When you're ready, grab your mat and a pillow and let's begin. Find a comfortable seated position on your mat and close your eyes. Bring your right hand to your chest, your left hand to your belly. Settle into this space, allowing your breath, your prana, your life force energy to move freely throughout your body. Relax your belly, your shoulders, your jaw. Feel your hands rising and lowering with the flow of your breath. Inhale gently, bring your hands to your knees and open your eyes. Exhale, hold on to your knees as you round your back. Inhale, open your chest to the sky, look up. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, open your chest to the sky, look up. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, chest open. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, open. Exhale, come back to center. Interlace your fingers behind your lower back. Inhale, hands down, chest up. Exhale, back to center. Place your hands on the outside of your right hip and let your right ear fall to the right shoulder. Allow yourself to explore any tension stored in your neck, looking down towards the earth and up towards the sky. Inhale, bring yourself back, hands down, chest up. Exhale, come back to center. Bring your hands on the outside of your left hip this time, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, back to center, hands down, chest up. Exhale, release. Bring the soles of the feet together and start walking your hands forward to feel the benefits of releasing the hips and the lower back. your hands to your hips and release your legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower to the right side. Place your left hand on the back side of your head. Inhale, open the chest, look up towards the sky. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, look up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, look up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, look up. Reach your left hand up towards the sky. And exhale, bring yourself up to center. Inhale, lengthen your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, other side. Place right hand behind your head. Inhale, open the chest. Give yourself a good stretch and exhale, right elbow to left knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, open your right arm up towards the sky. Come back to center. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Now, bring your legs apart from each other, ground your sit bones. When you're ready, inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Look up. Then exhale, walk your hands forward on the floor. You can sit on the edge of a block or roll your mat if this is a challenging position, so you can tilt your pelvis forward. Feel free to rest your head on a pillow and to allow yourself into a space of comfort so your muscles can relax, release, and lengthen. Breathe deeply into your belly. Listen to the rhythms of your being. Slowly raise your head and come out of the position. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, reach your arms up. Turn your upper body towards the right leg and fold forward. Try to keep the spine as long as possible. Feel free to rest your head on the pillow again to invite a deep relaxation. Gently bring yourself up. Change legs. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, turn your upper body towards the left leg and release your chest forward towards the foot. Slowly bring yourself up and let's meet sitting on our heels. Bring your knees wide to allow space for your upper body and walk your hands forward to Balasana or Child's Pose. Let your hips melt down towards your heels and your chest release towards the floor in between your shoulders. Allow yourself to expand and breathe fully into your beautiful body. Come onto your right fingertips, thread your left arm under your right and look under your right arm. Allow this gentle twist to settle in, getting a deeper and deeper rotation in the upper spine. Gently come back to center, turn to the other side. Allow yourself to ground into your being. Bring yourself back to center and walk your hands towards your hips to come up. Bring yourself to a seated position on your mat and bend your left knee out to the side. Bring the right foot to the outside of your right hip. Place your hands as support behind you, pushing your hip forward. Stay here. Come down to your forearms or all the way down to the floor. Feel that deep opening on your right quadriceps, the front of your thigh. Slowly bring yourself back up with the support of your hands, and when you're ready, change side. Meet yourself where you are and grow and evolve from this place. You're exactly where you need to be. Slowly bring yourself up, plant your feet on the floor, knees pointing up. Bring both knees over to the right side, then over to the left. Keep moving at your own pace, creating space and mobility in the hips, releasing any stagnant energy. Keep your knees bent or straight in front of you, sit bones grounded into the floor. Inhale, reach your arms in front of you, and with a long spine, exhale, twist to the right side. Place right hand behind you, left hand beside your right hip. Elbows are bent and pointing towards the sky. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, other side. Continue this move 2 more times each side. Remember to keep your back straight at all times so you get that good twist in your body. When you're ready, plant your feet on the floor, knees pointing up, and slowly roll all the way down to the floor. Bring your knees into your chest and open your knees to each side apart from each other. And start making 3 big circles one way and 3 big juicy circles the other way. When you're done, bring both legs up towards the ceiling and rest your hands on your lower belly. Allow this waterfall pose to calm your mind and alleviate any tiredness in your legs. Gently bend your knees and place the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Flex your foot and interlace your fingers around the left thigh or shin. Allow your lower back to release to the floor and release any tension stored in your neck and your face. Keep your legs as they are, release your arms to T position on the floor, and bring your right foot all the way to the floor, coming into this deep twist in the spine. Take a deep inhale, exhale, navel to spine, come back to center. Bring both legs up to waterfall again. Other side, left ankle on top of the right thigh, flex your foot. Take any variation in this figure 4 position that feels good in your body today and melt your shoulders and lower back down into the floor. Keep your legs as they are. Release your arms to the floor. Plant the left foot on the floor. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Bend your knees and take a hold of the outside of your feet. If this isn't possible for you right now, take a hold on your shins instead. Let the gravity take you down. Let your shoulders melt into the floor. Feel free to rock from side to side. Straighten one knee, maybe both at the same time. Do any movement that feels good in your body in this position. Bring your knees into your chest one last time. Give yourself a good, nourishing, big, loving hug. And release your legs, your arms, your head into our final pose, Shavasana. Allow yourself to experience the presence of your being, the presence of who you are. Allowing your body to relax even more on every exhale. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana for longer or end this practice with me now. Take a deep, soft breath into your belly and chest and start moving your fingers, toes, maybe your head from side to side. And when you're ready, you can stretch your hands over your head to wake up your body. Bring yourself over to the left or the right side, resting here for a moment, getting ready to rise again into your peace, your passions, your love. As we rise from this practice today, we have learned something new. We have evolved into something greater. We have grown into our presence and our awareness. Gently bring yourself back up to seated position. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Feel the energy between your hands. The groundedness. The bliss. May your soul be guided towards your highest self. May your purest expression, which is already within you, come to life, come to the surface. Bow your head in gratitude to yourself for showing up today, for allowing you to simply be you. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.